Hell yeah, brother. What's up, boys? How you doing? I do intend to do some Daytona tonight, actually. Glad you said that. What's up, brother? Is it pronounced Rikifa? Is that correct? Or correct me, please. What's up, Mr. Nodwell? All right, that looks good. Tug, Huggy. So, they don't have a race. They don't have like an official race tonight. What's that, Daytona? Draft Masters. The project can be made to come true. What? I'm not sure what that means. Yeah, I do want to do a Draft Masters race tonight for sure. Where is it? I think it'd be a good idea if these were alphabetically ordered. Or is that just me? You know what I mean? Yeah, they're off tonight. They're doing like a fun race, but I'm just going to run some other stuff. Yeah, right. Mega Watkins pace. I've only run a couple laps. Finally hit the 42s. Prophecy. Purple brain working on its way to my... Nice. Finally found the 42s. Boys, y'all aren't going to believe it. I'm going to say something that might sound insane. If I were a lesser man, I wouldn't admit as much. After he spent $4,000 on 2 pedals. Y'all ready for this shit? Y'all sitting down, you bracing yourself, like you like strapped in. You good for this? God, I want a Snickers Blizzard so bad. I need y'all to be ready. Need to run some Watkins, love it. Yeah, it's been real competitive. I mean, I only ran a couple races last night. Super high strength of fields, very competitive. I like it when it's not as competitive. I do better. So, I was, you know, I go back and I look at my races, my VODs. I look at stuff like that from time to time for a lot of reasons. One, just to make sure everything looks okay. You know, you guys are getting a good viewer experience. That sort of thing. I also go back and just see if I can learn anything. You know, that's a big part of it. And one thing I've noticed recently, and for a while, I guess I probably maybe should have tried something different a while ago, but I've noticed that my brake traces look really strange sometimes. And, you know, it's not just like a nice little curve that just trails off nice. Like, we get to this place where it kind of goes up, and then ABS comes into effect. And then it looks like I have Parkinson's disease. It like does this. It's like a little wave until it gets to the end. And I've always thought, I didn't really think much about that, I guess. And then recently I thought to myself, well, that seems like it would be bad for my actual braking performance, right? Like if I'm not keeping a nice, you know, I've got like too much and then not enough, and then it goes back some more and then not enough and then some more, like, you know, it just seems like it's wrong. And so I thought, hell yeah, can you get cured from that, actually? I didn't know that. I thought that was like, you have that, you've got that. That's crazy. I think of Michael J. Fox. Like literally, it looked just like this crazy wave, right? So I thought, I wonder if that's the ABS. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I thought like, holy shit. So I thought to myself, I wonder if the ABS effect that I have on the active pedal is causing that, like that aggressive. I figured it was clearly going to be that. Well, I wondered if it was like that aggressive. So I'm talking with...
What's up, Christopher?
The esteemed Nodwell. There's a lot of Chris's in here. Who you talking to? Me? I'm not gonna respond. I don't want to be presumptuous. In talking to the esteemed Nodwell.
Which Christopher are you talking to?
Exactly. I thought, let me do a couple laps with it on, and then I'll do
Stuart.
Then I'll do a couple laps with it off. What's up, brother? And then we'll see. No bullshit. I ran 4 laps with it off. Same setup, same conditions, like literally the same thing. Totally controlled environment, was in my own group. I did this within like...
He's got a pretty good YouTube channel.
15, 20 minutes. Appreciate you, brother. It's kind of you to say. And, no bullshit. 4th lap. Ran my first 42.9. And I was like, mother... So, anywho, I thought, okay, well maybe that's just like... You know, I don't know. Maybe that's just crazy. So I went, had dinner, did some stuff. Things happened. And then I came back. And then I sat down. And I said, well, let me try with a different setup. So that was with the Grid and Go setup, which I hadn't really used much of yet. So I thought maybe that has something to do with it.
What's the channel's name?
So I sat down. And I ran it with Hymo. And I literally did 6 laps.
It's his name.
I think it took like, I don't know, 2 laps.
Easy enough.
Find the 42s, and I ran like 4 42s in a row. It was crazy.
Pretty solid race car driver.
It was crazy.
Steady. I like watching him race.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate it. If you just search Chris Stewart iRacing, you'll probably find me on YouTube. That sounds so stupid.
Yeah, sounds good. I'll look for it.
Yeah. And that sounds so awful, by the way. When I said that out loud, I'm like, holy shit, no. Jesus Christ. All right. So anyway, I could not believe it. I legitimately think having the ABS effect, to the degree that I had it set, was making me slower. Which is nuts. Gotta sell it. No. Isn't that insane? That show the Symagic haptics messes with the line a lot. You think ABS is slowing you down, a reaction to it? So actually it's I believe it's, I don't know, I guess it's maybe a little bit of both. So it's like you go into the brake and then it's fighting back. Like it's literally, right? Like it's literally pushing your foot backwards So it is objectively making you brake less than you feel like you should be. And then then your leg's like, no, bro, like, I want to brake. So then you go, you push it down a little bit harder. So then you get that wave effect. It's like on more, off, because it's pushing you off, and then on back again, then on, like, you're just fighting it constantly. And I was like, mother. So anyway, I just turned it off. I just turned the effect off. I'm not promising any results. I don't know what's going to come from it at all. I just thought, holy shit, I literally gained half a second. Actually more than that. Like, I get so much time literally by turning that effect off. I couldn't believe it. Now the other part of it too is, like, I was driving by myself. I was really, like, locked in and focused. I wasn't reading a chat. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I think you're right. There's definitely some disadvantage to that. Definitely some disadvantage. You gotta sell it. I don't think I will. And, the funny thing is, I could be tempted. I'm not even gonna lie. I could be tempted to sell them both. But I could probably sell them both, buy some VRS pedals. Sponsorships available. I'm just saying, if you guys are interested, I mean, I'm cheap. It's not going to cost you much. Just send me some pedals. But seriously, like, I could probably legitimately sell these two pedals, buy those, and make like $3,000. Couldn't believe it, man. Couldn't believe it. Who cares what it is? Go win. Yeah, exactly. The pedal is physically moving. Exactly that. Like, it has to do that, I guess, to create that effect. Which means it's like doing this. It's literally creating the thing. Wouldn't go back to the... I would try something different. I'll be honest. I would just try something different. If I was going to buy different pedals, the Sprints were totally fine. I just feel like I've heard so many good things about the VRS pedals from people on my team that I would honestly probably just buy those and just try it. 200. I can't get too much higher, or I wouldn't be eligible for VSCA. Real men turn the ABS off. Yeah, I'm not a real man. Kind of a bitch. Dual gripper can't do very much footwork. Hey, that's a good idea. You should have phrased it that way a long time ago. I might have done it. Still benefits beyond the ABS effects. Oh, 100%. Now, are they worth that much money? Maybe. I feel like I've always said that the real benefit to these pedals were the adjustability, and I still believe that to be true. So, by the way, also, I washed my gloves, admittedly for the first time ever, earlier today, and they're still not dry. So unfortunately I've been driving without my gloves, which feels incredibly weird. Maybe that's why I was going faster. I doubt it. It actually feels so weird not having my gloves. They'll land on my table in my basement, drying. Hopefully they'll be dry by tomorrow. It's very clear, do not put them in the dryer. I said, okay. I hand washed them, the whole 9 yards. Oh, understeer. VRS pedals are fire. I've heard that from a lot of guys in my league. They love them. So honestly, if I was going to buy a different set of pedals right now, I would buy those. And yeah. But I'm not going to. I don't think. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I loved my Sprints. They were great. I never maxed them out because I always raced in socks. So I'm not really putting a ton. These pedals, I think I only have them set to 35 kilograms. Like, it's not much. I'm not trying to kill myself here, Golly. Not the open set. Studious purpose. Oh god. Get those in Cinemagic Haptics. Yeah, that's a really good point. I mean, honestly, it's a really good point that it physically has to move the pedal, which obviously will have some effect. Now, what I will do, I'm not gonna do it right now, but at some point, maybe tomorrow, after I eat some ham and turkey and stuffing and rolls and mac and cheese and basically everything else I can get my face into. Maybe what I'll do tomorrow is turn the effect back on but go real low. I'll follow Nodwell's advice. So we'll give that a go tomorrow, see how things feel. I'm not trying to be like too crazy about it because what you guys saw last night literally were my first laps here for the week. I didn't race at all. I didn't do anything on Monday because I was watching a football game. So, you know, little progressions being made too because I'm running a lot more laps. Just getting, you know, getting the reps in. So that's part of it. Just this car. I mean, hell, I hadn't really driven this car much until yesterday. So, anywho, not like trying to make sensationalist claims here, just talking to the boys, but you know. We'll see. I'll try some stuff out tomorrow. Gears are pretty stiff. So I used to run them real stiff when I was doing F3. I had them set up in such, they were literally a brick wall. There was no movement at all. It was all about how much pressure you were putting into them. And I found that to be perfect for F3 because the whole idea is you want to get in there and you want to get in there and just get straight to, you know, maximum brake pressure instantly. So that worked out really well. But after getting to these cars and getting comfortable with them, it just felt like not having that much, not having it so stiff and having a lot more travel was the play. So anywho, kind of crazy though. Honestly couldn't believe it. Honestly couldn't believe it. I was shocked. And I mean, I recorded it. I even sent a little video to Nodwell. It was like, here's the first lap with the ABS thing in, and then here's the lap with the ABS thing off. I mean, I feel like with ABS on, it was like a 43.5. ABS off is a 42.9, like instantly. Crazy. Kind of gross, bro. Honestly true. I didn't even think about it. I was like, yeah, I should probably wash these. I wear them a lot. Didn't really cross my mind. And then, yeah, I was like, let me go ahead and do that. So I'm really hoping that, they dry soon. I hand washed them the whole 9 yards. I was actually thinking about just getting another pair. Mine have definitely, they got some wear in the pad for sure. Oh, super. Fucking 40, almost a 4,500 strength of field. Like, what the fuck? What are we doing? Why are you guys so good? Can I race people that are slow, please? Shit. I feel like I'm just gifting IR. Holy hell. You can buy adapters for the VRS and some Magic Haptics. Yeah, mine are pretty stiff. Pedals probably still, as far as the software, the load cell, it needs to be like 35 kilogram. Yeah, exactly. Could you see that? So the funny thing is, I could not actually see the difference in the brake trace. My brake trace in both was really good. Like, I'll be super honest. Like, when I've looked at it in the past from VODs, like, it looks fucking horrific. Like, horrific. And in this one, when I recorded it, I had all of my stuff up, you know, so it's like a normal stream. And it looked great. Like, they actually looked really good. There was definitely a point in me that was like, maybe I should just stop streaming because I was going all way faster when I was focused. It was funny. But no, seriously though, the brake traces look the same. I don't know, man. Maybe I had a great lap or something. But, and then I even said that to Nodwell. I was like, well, let me go back. So I came back a couple hours later and ran a couple laps and just immediately went right to the 42s and ran like 4 or 5 of those in a row. So I was like, okay. Better with the brake pressure modulation versus travel modulation. Yeah, I think it's going to be pretty personal. I think the cars matter a lot too, to be honest. But I guess it depends on the person. The funk adds to the speed. That's not good. I need all the funk I can get then. Don't turn the gloves. Yeah, I couldn't. I kind of tried to like get to the, you know, the inside of the fingers and stuff, but like the way that the ones I have are made, you really couldn't do that. So I didn't. I just put them in a big bowl and, you know, washed them up as best I could. Apparently, you're not wrong. This is going to be an insane lobby. This might be one of the highest. This might be the highest ranked field race I've ever been in. This is crazy. The lowest person's 3-4. Obviously, the high guy is 10-8. Yeah, I need to. Maybe I shouldn't have washed them then. I need all the speed I can get. Yeah. We'll see if he makes it into turn 1. You never know. Would use to clean them. All I did was I used some dish soap and some warm water. That's all. Yeah, I saw that I looked up on their website what to do with them, and it did say that I could do it in the washing machine, but I was like, you know what, I'll just... So actually, I went in there to do it. Something else was already running. I was like, I just want to get this done, so... Put some warm water in a bowl, a little bit of dish soap, and just literally washed them by hand. Soaked them a little bit, rinsed them out really good. Now they've been hanging in my basement for a while. So, do you really? I should definitely do that. I literally have had mine for, I don't even know. It's been more than 12 months. I'm gonna focus, okay? We're gonna try something different tonight. I'm gonna actually focus. If I miss something you want me to see, I apologize. Just say it again, and I'll see it. It's actually funny how I don't even notice that I don't have the ABS effect on. Not gonna lie, sanitary. I'm a really clean person. Done that a couple times actually in this car. God, can you imagine the smell? Alright. Alright, seriously, no bullshit. I'm gonna focus. I'm judging. Alright, god damn it, gotta stop looking up.
Green flag, green flag.
Can't see the chat.
Okay.
Can't really drive with one hand either. I mean, I still have ABS on. I mean, first light doesn't matter anyway, so all good. See some live 42s. Wouldn't that be something? I don't know if I can do it with fixed. I mean, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. Focus. Focus. True. True. Which is funny because I need all the pace I can get. I can hear Nodwell yelling at me right now. You stop looking up at chat. Pay attention. Yes, Colin. At least that's the belief. Whether it's true or not, hard to say. By the way, everybody, the one and only Colin from our endurance race the other week. Smelly socks, good call. I've spun in that corner, in this corner, a bunch in this setup. Not this setup, this car. Alright, we got one lap that matters. I don't think it really matters, because these guys are all probably way faster than me anyway, so just doing it for the warm-up. 340.
One more lap.
Probably should have gone a second. Not the best through there. Pretty good lap. I don't think I can do too much better than that. 43.6.
Ticket flag, ticket flag.
What's up, Andrew? How you doing, buddy? I heard Nowell cursing somebody. It's been a minute. Saturday. Yeah, true. True. Do you think a 50, 80, or 50, 70 Super would be better for iRacing? I don't know. Are they? I gotta imagine those two are quite similar, aren't they? I don't. I have to imagine that it probably doesn't matter. I bet your CPU matters a whole lot more. It also matters like VR, triples, 1080p. Like what's your visual setup? Will if the wife gets home in time. I think I'm getting Simucube Max Pedal soon, the ultimate. Might want to consider that. I actually, Andrew, if you're interested, I have some that are slightly used. You know, we could work a deal out. Have your dad call my dad. Well, that'll be tough, but anyway, have your dad call me. Clean. Yeah, lap felt good, didn't it? What the heck is with the ass and the bop is clearly... Yeah, this car, it takes the jump really well. I think that's the big issue, man. I wish I mean, I don't know. I'd love to know what they think. I would love to know what iRacing thinks. But to me, we have a huge issue with damage is not being accurately reflected in some situations. Like having all four wheels off the ground here, and then the floor is going to be completely fucked. You know what I mean? The splitter is going to be smashed up. The rear diffuser is going to be screwed up. Like something's going to happen. So something there just seems off. So yeah, I think that's the real issue. I don't think the car is any faster than anything else. It just does a really good job through the bus stop, handling the jump. 5070S has more RAM. Probably does, but I don't think iRacing can use more than... I mean, it's DirectX 11. I don't even know what its max VRAM it can use is, but I bet both cards are probably more than what it can use. And I'm telling you right now, I know they keep talking about this graphics engine that they're working on. Nerd to nerd, it would do them so well to stop talking about that thing in every development update. Like, I bet you we're not seeing that thing till at least 2028. Like, no bullshit. It's going to take years for them to get that straight. Years. And even when it comes out, it's probably going to be a mess. So I would definitely not be buying a video card with that in mind, because it's going to take forever for that thing to come out. 2 cards, 10% difference. Build a rig for the first time. Okay, so building a rig for the first time, 1440p triples. Either card is going to do totally fine with that. Honest to God, way more focus on the CPU. Way more focus on the CPU.
One to go. Next time by.
I think a 4090. Y'all could tell me if I'm wrong. I feel like somebody told me recently that it's similar to like a 5080-ish. Something like that. So yeah, I'm not... GPU is not the issue. It's always CPU. For me. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. You don't even need a modern... The CPU is going to do so much more. I think they already ordered them new. Oh, there you go. Oh man, then I gotta ship them all the way to Hawaii. I do have everything for them. I mean, I've got the original box, everything. I'll have to think about it. But truth be told, if I actually sold these things, I would buy the other ones first, use them for a while, make sure I was good with them before I actually sold these. And honestly too, man, I don't even know if I'd want to deal with the trouble.
And this week's episode of Follow the Aston Martin.
What are you driving?
Just the Aston. Last week was Follow the Porsche. This week's Follow the Aston.
Yeah, it feels like they need to get the damage model a little bit better off these jumps.
Hey, put some respect on the McLaren. Come on.
Amen, brother. Am I doing it right?
That's your job. You gotta go out here and put the respect on it.
Amen. Oh,
That's what I'm saying, man. Come on.
wait, I don't think that's how it...
Bro, John's literally the only non-Aston Martin in like the top 15.
Did it do anything? I can't
Hey,
even
don't
tell
hate on the
tire
BMW
temps.
this in 15.
So,
Yeah, but the BMW's always been good. I feel like that car is just like universally decent. It's never like shit.
actually true.
The BMW is weird. It's like not the
I got you,
best,
Andrew.
but it's always
Yeah,
good enough to be able to keep up.
This is literally a today situation, so I'm
I just
not
hope
sure
the new
if I'm going to do
update makes
anything.
it less boring to drive. So quiet.
I would say the biggest tip, I'm not sure that I am gonna, I'm mostly talking shit here. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, but biggest tip for using them is don't download anybody's profile. They're simple enough, there's not that many things to change on them. So don't download anyone's profile, just go drive a bunch and then change things for yourself, because you can change so much stuff. Down to the millimeters of travel, like so much stuff. You're way better off to just go and like build your own profile from your experiences with the pedals. So yeah, somebody said that last night. Focus up. Okay. I'll do my best. Alright. This is gonna be a complete and utter shit show or what? I hope not. I am recording just in case.
Get ready, going green.
I'm on the outside. I'm not sure if that's good or bad.
Green, green, green.
Dickhead, man. It's with the attempts to jump the start.
Left side, car right. Clear.
Always, you're right. I do now. Lots of hard drive space. Wow, I didn't know there's a McLaren right there.
Right side.
Take the long way.
Clear on the right.
Guys are trading all sorts of parts. Seen a couple things come off these cars.
Hey, come on, man. Don't be pushing me off.
51.765. Right side, clear.
Trying to hold it down, trying to hold it down. At least like I said, I did that one on my own. Damn it. I tried to correct it. It's one of those things, I feel like if I had come out of it... whatever.
The car looks fine. No damage to report.
Okay. Still living with that 3070. That's the thing, I feel like with graphics cards, man, like, especially in this game, they last a while. The fact that I was even considering trying to find a 5090 is actually pretty stupid. 4090 is probably going to last until at least a while. Last is not the word, but it will thrive for a while. Man, had such a good start too. I was trying to get the little over-under action. He did the right thing, I think, by defending going into turn 1 there. Dude behind me is pretty quick too. Got some push. I don't believe that I don't have any damage.
To report.
I'll be honest. Too early. Yeah, probably will be pretty good for a couple of years. I love that I only have... Oh, I guess the spin was just a 2. I must have hit something though, right? I mean, I must have hit that wall. Ain't no way. I know he ran it. He also hit me. The guy behind me also spun in a totally separate situation. The fuck, man? We do actually have to slow down a little bit for the bus stop.
Nah, fuck that. Just drive through the back of people.
That's what I've noticed. Come on. I really like that last corner because I feel like you can just drive it out. Barely. I'm sure the guy behind me is faster, but like, holy shit, you can't just like slam into the back of me. Oh, shocker. There we go. And it was like a popular streamer dude who was quick, which is great, but like, fuck off, man. Yeah, I mean, just the CPU side, it's a lot of car rendering going, you know, going on, especially early in a race. But once you get spread out, then it starts to go more GPU dependent. I mean, you can just look at the start of this race as an example. If you scrub back a few minutes, you can look at the R and the G values for me. The R is showing you the CPU, G showing you the graphics. And you can see, like, at the start of the race, they're both pretty equal, with the R, you know, being a little high. And then now that we've spread out a little bit, the G starts taking over. This thing's got some understeer. Yeah, I would definitely recommend an X3D chip if that's ever in the cards for anybody. Yeah, it really is. I was skeptical. I went from, I mean, it's kind of nuts to say, I went from a 13700K that was overclocked like crazy. I think the 1400 was the newest Intel at the time. And I got a 9800 X3D and it absolutely murdered my old CPU. It was crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Carlos, can you work with me? I mean, I know GT3 is fun to work together with, but we can get in front of like
come
everybody
on.
else. Or
Yeah, I mean, I felt like a weirdo going, just upgrading from a 13700K when I did it. But man, it was a huge upgrade. I couldn't believe it. Definitely worthwhile. And now he's blinking like crazy. That's fun. Ooh. Maddie, your internet potato. RAM prices are crazy, really? And it's always worth mentioning, like, it's really important to know when people are buying parts and, like, it's all about the display. Like, you've got, like, a really high-end VR or super crazy, you know, monitor resolution, kind of like mine. You know, it's some stuff that seems like a real stupid upgrade or whatever can actually be really meaningful depending on the use case the person's using. Good grief.
43.458.
Hopefully he got put back to the garage or something. You should. You might be able to recoup the cost of the rest of your rig. That's crazy. I wonder why. I'm gonna just assume it has something to do with AI or crypto. AI. That sounds about right. My hope is to make it into the Draft Masters race after this. Sorry if y'all are not super thrilled about that, but gotta be honest, I really want to go get a little dub at Daytona. Your bus stop is crazy. The fact that you kind of have to do crazy things to be quick is also really unfortunate. I feel like that new sausage curb either should not exist, which I really don't believe that, because if it's real, it's real. But if it is there, make that motherfucker hurt. I want my whole floor to be torn off. I want to lose half a second a lap in aero. Like, make it realistic. Really trying to get a 42 for you guys. AI hogs everything.
43.155. That was your fastest lap of the session.
It's not fast enough. Yeah, it's kind of crazy that GPUs haven't gone nuts again. It is, yeah, it is. Terrifying. I just don't like the inconsistency of it. I just feel like it's not realistic, and I kind of hate that. Oh, probably should have been slightly more aggressive with the braking there. All right, at least the weapon behind seems to be gone. I can't even see it. I wouldn't even know if it's bad. I can't tell. Yeah, I should have gone to sec. I can't tell if it's a second gear or third gear corner. Just this week because of the jumps at the bus stop. I bet if I had ABS effect on, I wouldn't have done that. Just kidding. Dang it.
43.429.
Now the one thing that I am curious about, turning my ABS effect off on the pedal, I wonder if I'm gonna suffer from tire wear, heat, things like that, that maybe having the effect on and making me more aware of being in ABS might, you know, might save me from otherwise. I don't know. I mean, I generally feel like I wear my tires out pretty much regardless, so maybe it doesn't actually matter. I feel like I'm catching these guys at least. Haven't really been minding the gaps, just trying to drive. Second? Oh, I gotcha. Wheel is so sticky. I wonder if that's from the gloves, actually. I need my gloves back. Yeah, I slowed down too much.
43.258.
Son of a... Guess I don't really care about my safety rating. Like, how are we going to keep that bus stop up for 3 hours on Saturday? I think this is second gear, huh? Feels like he ripped the rear tires up a little bit there. Doing that in second the whole time. I mean, not that it matters for a 20-minute race, but... a lot more understeer in this fixed setup than the high-mo set we've been using. I don't know, I could have some damage too. I mean, I know I have something, even though it says...
Your car looks fine. No damage to report.
That's a lie. I don't believe him.
43.487.
Damn it. There must be a slowdown out there somewhere, right? Otherwise, I foresee a lot of people losing some licenses this weekend. Do you upshift to 6th here? I noticed that it pretty much goes to the same speed no matter what you do. Weird, no? You do go to 6th. I've been doing 5th the whole time. Come on, rotate! Guess I could be a wider? I don't have that issue with the other set. Oh, that was just me. Two to go.
43.43.
Well, not after this race, no, but I'd like to do it before I end tonight. Plan is to do a Draft Masters race after this. And then we'll see. I'm not sure what time that ends. So I'd like to do some Nurburgring stuff, but I'm not sure what the timing's going to look like. Fuck. Yeah, it's basically just an oval race at Daytona. I think the trucks are there this week. See if we can go get a dub. Yeah, I bet he is. That was better.
White flag, white flag.
Yeah, I enjoy those races quite a bit.
43.265.
Seriously? Yeah, I mean, God, the GT3 this week has been the sweatiest of sweat. Too far out. Is this the guy that's trying to jump the start? Another streamer? Streamers are the ones causing all the chaos, aren't they? Doing it for content. Take the X, why not? Brother. Actually, I hurt my hand. Somebody was asking me today, or not asking me, calling me a loser for wearing gloves or whatever to short. Happens all the time.
Ticket flag.
And I'm like, well shit, that actually would have helped me right there. That hurt. Alright, I got 7 minutes. I want to go see what the hell happened. Well, I guess I know what happened. He got sent to the pits for car 4 has been sent for connection issues. That's actually nice. I think that's the first time I've ever seen that actually useful. Second lap, wasn't it? Let's try to over under the guy. That's just dumb. So stupid. If I was going to do that, I need to hit the brakes harder earlier and then actually hit the apex. That was all bad. All bad. And then, of course, that transition. held it down trying to save it. Yeah, not a lot of contact there. Yeah, cold tires too. Yeah, all the negatives. That's unfortunate. I feel like I had a really good first lap. And then that happened. Rip. Okay. Yeah, figured that was going to happen. Brutal. Good lord, dude. A 41.8. Jesus. Got nothing for that. I don't know how people do it, I'll be honest. What do we got? NASCAR. Oh, baby. Hell yeah, brother. Yeah, it's unbelievable to me. Like, I don't know, getting to a point where I could even hit a 42, and then you look at people doing 41.8. It's like, what the? With fixed, no less. Crazy. Streamers causing chaos? Never. F1 stuff. Oh man, yeah. F1's an interest. I mean, I love F1. I think it's one of those things though that you need more than like a surface understanding of it, you know, to like really actually appreciate it. It's like NASCAR. It's really easy to be like, oh my god, a bunch of rednecks turn left. You know, it's like, well, it's a little bit more involved in that, you know. I think Formula One's the same way. It's like, oh, just follow the leader. It's like, for the most part, you're right, but there's a lot more going on. Save Gabe, appreciate it. Yeah, thanks, Peter. I'll keep it ranking in the Dale Senior. Yeah, that's probably the closest analogy to anybody that was like Dale Earnhardt Jr. or Dale Earnhardt. But if he wants to see Dale Earnhardt, boy, tell him to buckle up. Yeah, NASCAR leader. I don't think they could screw up what they're doing more if they tried, brother. Gotta get them rears light. Alright, we ready? Hey, happy Thanksgiving to you too, Andrew. Thanks for hanging out, brother. Alright, boys. Let's do some left turns. So these races are fun because it's just balls to the wall. There's no yellow flags. And so you're just ripping. So if you get in an accident, your race is over. You just have to accept that and move on. This is always going to lower your SR. Like without fail. So you just kind of have to accept that as well. These are a little slower than the cup cars, obviously. I feel like I'm sitting up a little too high in this thing, I'll be honest. Adrian Newey. Yeah, I'm actually shocked that that was the choice. I'm really curious. I think what that says, I mean, it sends a signal, right? It says like, hey, the technical prowess is going to dictate our decision making at all levels of the company or the race team. I think that's an interesting thing. I don't know how it's going to go, but I like it. I think it would have been real weird if what's his face had come back in and had taken that job. That would have been something else. I feel like this is a more representative shot. But you know what? We're just going to leave it where it is. I'll take the free vantage point. So, we definitely got to turn this thing on. The NASCAR boys, they like to talk shit. So, we're going to get that going. All right, I'm going to hop up, take a quick little pee break. Session opens in literally 1 minute, so I'll be right back. Hey, appreciate you. I'll be right back. Yeah, the NASCAR stuff, I would love to talk about that in more depth. I feel like that sport is so fucked, it's not even funny, man. I really do. And I feel like you have different segments, and unfortunately the only segment of their audience I ever seem to interact with are the ones on Twitter. Fuck. Makes me question society, future of humanity, every time I talk to any dumbass on Twitter. X, whatever you want to call it. But it's one of those things, like, I just feel like that whole sport needs a reset, man. They need a complete reset. They need what they'll never get. They need Dale Earnhardt Jr. to come in and run NASCAR. Just give him, like, Bernie Ecclestone, like, you know, levels of control. Let him do anything he wants. No questions asked. And just let him run the whole damn sport. They need that. Like, that would be the best thing that could ever happen to that sport. But that'll never happen. It's like they have no concept of their fan anymore. It's crazy. The average age of a NASCAR fan is 65 years old. The average. That's not good, bro. You know what happens to people as they get older? They die. You know? They're not recruiting a whole lot of new fans, you know? And you're really pissing off the OG fans. Like, my dad's not around anymore. If he was, I'd actually, man, I'd love to know what he would think about modern NASCAR. I bet he'd hate that shit, but he'd still watch it. But I mean, I grew up watching it. Hell, by the time we get to Daytona, I am so jonesing for racing of any form whatsoever. I'll even watch freaking NASCAR every week until Formula One starts back up in March, and then I pretty much don't watch anymore. Unless it's just super convenient and I'm bored out of my mind. But I mean, I think you just got to take it back, man. Full race, full 36 schedule, no playoffs, no stage points, no stage breaks, you know, no green, white checker, no, like all the stupid shit that they did to try to create entertainment and excitement in the name of competing with the NFL, like the playoffs, green, white checker, stage racing. Every time somebody scrapes a wall, throw a yellow flag. Re-rack them, baby. Every time. What do yellows do, right? They breed yellows. Cautions breed cautions. We talk about that all the time. And the only reason they do that shit is so that they can create chaos. And every time chaos happens, cautions happen to get more chaos. And every time a caution happens, what actually happens? Commercials. They have to find a way so that the sport does not completely and utterly stand on the legs of sponsorships. Because what's about to happen, I'm not sure if you guys really pay much attention to the economy, but what's about to happen is not good from an economic development point of view. And for a sport that relies on sponsorships to the level that they do, it's not going to be good, man. Why do you think NASCAR was booming in the 90s? Early 2000s. The economy was booming. Everybody wanted to sponsor stuff. What's going to happen when we hit another recession? Nobody's going to sponsor anything because they can't afford it. What's going to happen to the sport? I don't know. It's crazy. I think it's insane. It's hard to imagine how you get here. But they're there, so. Mattia Donato. Yeah, I would say Adrian Newey's a little bit different. You know what I mean? Like, his credentials are a little bit better. But I'm with you. I would also argue they did not give him a lot of time. They didn't give him enough time at Ferrari. They don't seem to do that with people. Fred almost got fired this year, which is kind of crazy. So the other thing too is I highly doubt any person in Ferrari has the level of decision making that other team principals do, just because it's Ferrari. So that's my guess. Bring back boring races. I love that you said that, Michael, because I say this all the time and people think I'm nuts. If everything's exciting, then nothing's exciting, right? Like, if every single race is basically just awesome, at some point the expectation is like they're all like that, or like it's just the norm. You have to have shitters to appreciate the great ones. You know?
One more lap.
Does I sound nuts? Let me try to. I guess I don't actually want to qualify, but whatever, we are. I know it sounds nuts, but that's just kind of how my head works, at least. It's like, how can you ever appreciate victories if you never have defeats? I don't know, man. Everything can't be great. If everything's great, nothing's great. I'm holding a pretty wheel. It's a Formula rim. Made by some people in Europe. I mean, it is pretty, but also in the NASCAR sense. Actually, I think I can go down there, but I won't do it. Never seen it taken just authentic. Yeah, exactly. I agree. Need to watch. Yeah,
This is not good.
I think that's exciting. I think Mick and IndyCar is going to be pretty cool. To be honest, I think that'll be pretty cool. I'm not a big fan of Indy cars at ovals other than Indy 500. Just, I don't know, not really my jam. I've been to one Indy car race in my life. It was at Richmond International Raceway, which I have to be honest is probably like the worst place you can take an Indy car. It was terrible. Can't keep a consistent sponsor. That's the thing. It costs so much money. Like, I mean, when you see like a sponsor like FedEx, right? When FedEx left the sport, that's a massive, massive indicator as to where one, the economy and spending on the marketing side of things is headed for, giant Fortune 500s. They might even be bigger than that. I don't even know. But it also says how much these teams need from sponsors to field race teams. I don't think I'd go that far now. I think that's harsh, man. I think it's really difficult to succeed in Formula One, you know? And then a lot of it is like situational. Would Mick have been a lot better if he was in a really good car? Probably. Would he have been as good as, who knows? Mick did a really good job in WEC. He was pretty successful in sports car endurance racing. I think IndyCar is a step up, in my opinion, from endurance racing. So if anything, there's an ascension on that side of things. And I mean, I don't see why he can't have a similar kind of second arc like, Grosjean or other guys have had.
Real, Mickey.
By going to IndyCar. If everybody's super, nobody is. True. It's like when you see dumb things like, hey, Elon Musk has $750 billion. If he gave everybody $1 million, we'd all be rich. Well, do you know what the value of $1 would look like if everybody had $1 million in the bank? People don't really think to the next step. Yeah, I'm really curious with the NASCAR stuff. I don't think they're smart enough to do the right thing, quite honestly. I think they've shown that historically, so we shall see, but I don't have much hope. Nick Tandy. Oh, did he? I didn't know that. Is that because of the whole Porsche thing? I did see today that my guy, Kevin Estra, Matt Campbell, and forget the other one, they're going from WEC to IMSA in Porsche in the GTP. That's pretty exciting. Yeah, this year's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited that you're going to have the new 26 cars in Formula One.
Nice lap, Porky.
We'll see if freaking NASCAR can pull their head out of their ass. IndyCar is always interesting. Too short of a season to for me, but oh, Rexy, actually that's actually pretty awesome.
You some bitch.
Yeah. It's an interesting point, Michael. It's true. We'll see. We'll see.
Welcome to Daytona International Speedway.
Gets
We had
cringy
18
quick.
laps here. The sun is out, and we are looking good.
good.
Track temp is really high.
Good luck, everybody.
But we'd be looking better if someone else gritted up.
Who, me?
You got a lot of fuel, don't need.
One to go. Next time by. You're on the outside this time.
Alright, I haven't
Deep
done one of
road
these races in a
closed.
couple weeks. So, if I can remember how to do this. Now, Daniel in front of me is a very fast boy in GT3. See how he is on ovals.
Come fly with me, come fly away. We're gonna go iRacing, we're gonna go wreck-festing motherfuckers today. Please keep in line and don't go.
You're welcome.
What a beautiful voice.
Holy shit. Goddamn.
Burn some fuel. I don't need warm brakes, but we'll use it to try to burn this thing up. I know I get the feeling. I'll just say that. The older I get, the better I get at letting people be themselves and just ignore them.
Get ready. Going green.
I heard something recently that really resonated with me, and they were talking about hate. Oh, I hate this or I hate that, and it's like, it's this thing that, like, mentally you know you hate this thing, so, like, you have to hate it, you know?
Green flag. Green flag.
Which means, like, it's like taking up mind share,
Car inside.
you know? Where if it just is irrelevant to you, then it's just one less thing to give a shit about, you know? I'm trying to get better with that. But I tend to think the same way you do. Alright, boys. 18 laps around Daytona International Speedway. Hell yeah, brother. Let's hope for the best. Oh, we gotta do that on... That's the thing. That's the only time I can do it. This is too easy. You know, I can't think a whole lot when I gotta turn left and right. Don't go down. Okay, you can go down. Don't both go down. Not yet. Now, what's the golden rule in Super Speedway Racing, boys? We don't push the what? We don't push the pusher. Well, I'm the pusher now, baby.
58.107.
God, it's hard to keep a straight line. Being in the second lane. I'm gonna push him everywhere, I'll be honest. Line it up. Don't push the brake. Actually, good call. I'm gonna put my left foot off to the side. We don't need that. We will side draft a little bit. I feel like that low line's a little bit more together than we are.
0.913.
I mean, right now, honestly, we're just logging laps. It ain't that big a deal. I like where I'm sitting, I'll tell you that much. I'd like to be first in this line, but I like that I'm towards the front in this line. If you want it, it's going to be there. Oh, maybe not. Come on, come down a little bit. We got side draft them, so they don't get too far ahead. He was moving a little too much when I hit him.
47.58.
Yeah, I can't get there before we get to the corner. That's a really good question. I don't know, to tell you the truth. I'm going to go until it blows up. Thankfully, I do have some stuff on my JRT on top, a fourth monitor. It will start beeping when oil or water temperatures get too hot. So I will be warned before it happens. But honestly, with this kind of race, I'm just here to go fast and turn left. So if I have to blow it up, I don't care. It is funny how tense you can get in this kind of race.
This is boring.
Alright, yeah, that's right. 100%. I'm here to bring back the steering wheel or the checker flag. Nothing else matters. Not here for second place, baby. But yeah, I'm definitely hitting that rev limiter pretty hard in fourth gear. Golly, I would have loved the Snickers Blizzard tonight. Oh.
Clear, inside, clear.
Oh, man.
So,
Your car has too much damage, we've got to fix it.
talking about cooling. I think it blew up. That's actually the first time I've ever done that 6 laps into a race. What the fuck? I'm so confused. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, anyway. So, here's the real negative here. Normally, I mean, y'all can't see it because it's up here, but I have a, my dashboard, it blinks, you know, when I'm doing, it blinks when I'm on the rev limiter. It blinks pink. It'll blink different colors based on the tire or the temperature for the oil or the air or the water. It was blinking pink pretty much constantly. So something else could have been blinking and I never saw it because the pink was overriding the other one. That's what I have to imagine. I mean, I was pushing them pretty good, but I don't feel like I was much different than everybody else. But it blew up like right there. I mean, I went to the wall and just tried to hold it. I didn't screw any of those guys up. That guy got wrecked. I kind of did the only thing I could do. I genuinely don't think I messed anybody else up. So those guys definitely got scared, that's for sure. But they were able to go on. They were fine. And then those two hit each other. Those two hit each other. Yeah. Well, at least I don't have to feel bad. I didn't kill anybody. So you can repair an engine in 6.5 minutes. That's fascinating. Well, damn. I'm actually confused. I won't lie to you. That is legitimately the first time I feel like I've ever done that. Unfortunate. Only winners get blizzards. It's almost like I watch a lap or two in NASCAR. Damn. I actually felt pretty good about where I was sitting too. That's kind of the fun thing about that race. If you can kind of be like, you know, in the first 3 or so rows, get towards the end, like you got a pretty good shot to get out there and get after it. True, that is coming up. I've done 0 laps of practice. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but fuck it. Definitely gonna do the Mustang. So I have 2 league races. I guess one is Sunday night, one is next Wednesday. Both of them at this racetrack in this car, so I need to practice it. I have not run a single lap here yet, so don't judge me too hard. Let's go. You got a hot foot. True. Just blew one car up, you know? Practice schmactice. Yeah. Yeah, I might show my raw talent, but it might not be what you want to see. That's fun. Oh, it is. I only spilled a little bit on myself. That's positive. All right. Oh my God, dude. You know what chaps my ass? Getting everyone pings from Discords, I don't care that much about. It's so annoying. Never asked for quality. Wait, what? I'm not sure how to take that, Wade. Oh, fuck. It's gonna rain? Okay. Lightly wet. Well, I guess we have to figure this out. So I'll probably just roll with the RS. He's trying to do what I just did. We'll go R1. What? What's up, Dustin? How you doing, brother? Wait, it's Dustin, right? I really, you know what actually I also don't like? I hate that YouTube went to usernames. I loved being able to see everybody's full name. It was so much easier. I thought so. Alright. Oh. Fuck, I was literally about to grab my damn gloves. Don't have my gloves. Because they're wet. In the other room. Still trying to dry off. Oh, Malone. He's a good one, man. I think what impresses me most with Malone, I feel like he could literally drive anything at like 90%. Like he could jump into GT3s and just kind of get after it pretty damn good. Gotta hand the man some credit for that. No, well, I do most people, or I try to. Especially if that's how I know them, you know? I really do try to go by real first names. Honestly, it's easier for me. There's something about that association that just makes it easy. God, it's gonna be brutal. We take what we get here. Okay, so it's not gonna rain. And then it's gonna rain. What a way to learn the track today in the wet. We're in the skippies. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'm gonna lose my A license in Oval next season because of Draft Masters. Yeah. He definitely plays up the persona for sure. Puddles? I feel like I'm gonna get smoked by some guys that have been driving this all week. All week. I guess it's only, what, Wednesday? Oh yeah, this is... Okay. I know this one. At least I can see the tire temps. That's helpful. so far. That's gold. Yeah, I was always a big Doc fan. I liked him quite a bit in his heyday. I don't really watch him much anymore. I don't know if I believe the allegations and all that stuff, but who knows. Malone is. Yeah, I think he is really down to earth. I think he plays it up, and I think that can, you know, get on people sometimes, because it comes off as a shtick, and it is. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. Like, Quirk is my favorite. I like watching Quirk. He's good, but he doesn't take himself seriously. Entertaining, not like just entertaining. He's also like good. That's just how he is. Hey, don't get me wrong, I like Malone. I got no problem watching his stuff. Matter of fact, I'm looking forward to the always look forward to the Christmas stream. He does a good job of that stuff. I'm not a big fan of the whole like Ace-Tech thing, personally, but yeah, Quirk just seems like a nice human. I like him a lot. I like that he races the cars that I race, you know, so like it's much more relatable. Like, I think it's cool that Malone races everything. It's actually impressive that he's like quality in basically everything. But like watching him on an MX-5 or something that he's really into, it just doesn't do a whole lot for me because I don't care for those myself. Quirk's not on YouTube. I wish he was. But yeah, I watch him on Twitch. He's literally the only person I'll go to Twitch and watch. Just him. I really don't like the Twitch viewer experience on the device that I use. I use Android, or I guess an NVIDIA Shield, which is Android TV, on my television in the basement back here. And the Twitch experience on that thing is not good, which is really unfortunate. I wish he would dual stream, but I also get why he doesn't. Rain is life. Trying to figure out what I can do without killing myself. Track's not that wet. Of course I say that, I'm gonna wipe out here in a second. Can't deal with the ads. Yeah. There's some takes in there. Yeah, they definitely. I mean, that's like the common theme these days in streaming in general. It's no longer about gaming for the vast majority of it. It's about the IRL stuff. All the big streamers these days are IRL streamers or political streamers, and I don't really find that super interesting, personally. But that's just me. I think it's also because I'm 43 years old, you know? I think your average viewer of Twitch is probably in their 20s. Literally, average is probably in the 20s. And yeah, that kind of stuff, in IRL stuff, is just not of interest to me. And it's definitely not just a Twitch thing. I mean, YouTube as well. Oh, I forgot this was IMSA. Welcome to the party, LMP2 man.
Left side. Clear on the left.
I'll be safe. I don't know if I'm going to be quick. Still got 15 minutes to figure this out, so that's positive. Also, too, we could get to a session that's completely dry. So, something to consider. Asmon. I used to love him when he was a WoW streamer. I've watched him that long. These days, not really interested in the political stuff, even if I tend to lean a direction that he seems to be in agreement with. I just don't care for the political stuff. It's a messy world as it is, and I don't need more of it in my life. Yeah, he does a good job storytelling for sure. It's funny, I try to think of what I watch. I watch Quirk. He's the only streamer I watch with any regularity. Jardier, I watch some too. Not a ton because it's mostly LMU. Oh, dude, race. Please, race. Just come have fun. It's such a low, such a chill environment. Like, low stakes, high vibes. Like, honestly, just race. I would definitely not sit out just to sit out. Oh, yeah, Ollie. I watch him too sometimes. I don't like it when he gets negative. It's funny, I don't like any streamer when they're really negative. So I try to remember that myself and not be a little whiny bitch. Because it turns me off when I'm like I was watching him the other day doing the Project Motor Racing crap, which by the way I called it. And it was just constant negativity and I'm like, brother, I get it. We all get it. It sucks. Like, just turn it off and do something fun. Like, I don't want to sit there and listen to somebody complain for 3 hours straight. But everybody else seemed to be enjoying it, so maybe I was the odd man out on that
one. Left side. Clear on the left.
Jesus. I mean, I've heard of the movie. There's a... an FL5? What was that? I want to buy an FL5 in February. That's funny. No, I haven't heard of that. I've heard of the movie back in my day. Alright, I think I could drive this. I don't know if it's going to be quick.
6.793.
I'm running about as quick as anybody else is right now, but there's only 4 people on the racetrack. If you ever get into a league, just run. Don't even worry about, like... It's never a perfect time. I mean, even first race of the season is always weird because there's a lot of people that join, like, for the first time and then basically disappear for the rest of the season. Just get in there and have fun. 205 one is crazy. Oh, touch the thing. Touch the curb. Not the curb, the white paint. Oh shit.
Right side. Clear on the right.
Yeah, he's 6 laps into a stint. Tires could be nice and gripped up. I tell you too, when I'm streaming, it's like I'm half driving, half thinking about chat. Jesus. I don't know if our session's supposed to be wet this weekend. I hope not. Mustang in the wet's not great. You ever do any taxes? Any more when you turn off your chat? Oh, any races?
16.1.
I really don't. Oh, where I turn off chat. Yes, I do. I do that during big events. I actually just did it last weekend. We did the Daytona 24. So when I did my stints, I just hid my chat so I couldn't see it. Just focused on driving. But what? Yeah, I don't really do that any other time. Even like this weekend, me and Peter are gonna do the 3-hour race. Like, I'll have it on. I'll be interacting while I'm driving. But yeah, when it comes to like the big events, or I don't know what I'm gonna do. I guess the VSCA, I'm gonna have to turn it off too and focus on it, the driving. But any of the big stuff like that, where it's like a team event, I just would feel like a complete and utter loser if I bend the car because I'm looking at chat or trying to think of something to talk about, and I lose concentration and screw it up for my whole team. I feel like a complete asshole. So I feel like I can do that on my own. I don't need chat to help me. So anyway, 3-hour. It's at Watkins Glen. It's the GT3 race. So it's the Watkins Glen 3-hour this weekend. We're in the Aston, as will everybody else in our split, I'm sure. I think we finally made that decision earlier today. Ooh. Sebring? Yeah, that's not until March. The next one would be Daytona. So that'll be January. And then Bathurst is right after it in February. And then Sebring. But yeah, I'm not really sure how next year's gonna go. I mean, the whole VSCA League thing, that's gonna take a lot of attention, so I don't know if I'll be doing the actual special events because we're doing the Daytona 24 for the league. So I'm not sure if I'll even do the real one. I don't know. It's a lot of racing and like back-to-back weekends. Get a date for the Sebring 6-hour. When is that? Oh, the Sebring one's your favorite? Nice. Well, I don't know what you're talking. I don't know what a Sebring 6-hour is. You mean for like season 1? It's oh, so I guess maybe the Global Endurance Tour has it. Yeah, I don't know. Gotcha. Is it the 2.4 or is it the 6-hour? It's actually the Global Endurance Tour. Hey, later, brother. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well. I think if it was the 2.4, I would do it. But once they start doing the 6-hour races, those are a little bit more challenging to carve out time for. Especially when we're going to be doing so many of those races next year already. You said 6. Oh, I did when we were looking at the schedule? Okay.
Just set your fastest lap of the session.
Alright, I'm feeling pretty good. Watch me go into this race session, and it's literally completely dry. I think a 205 is fine. It's pretty much where everybody else is at. They're a little bit quicker, a couple tenths faster. I'm gonna sound good though. Oh, I got you. Yeah, I don't know. We'll find out in 2 weeks. Schedule will be out for good. I would assume it'll be, well, no, I guess it won't go into season, it won't go into the special event. I think the special event's probably like right at the start of season 2. That's March. Yeah, I guess this will be December, January, pretty much all February. It's a good looking car, man. It's a good looking car. Session opens in 3 minutes. I'm kind of glad it all worked out the way that I did, because if I had finished Draft Masters, I probably would have had about 5 or 10 minutes max. And I think I needed that 15-20 minutes. I feel good. There used to be a time that I would just practice Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night. And I'd finally start doing some officials around like Thursday or Friday. I don't really do that anymore. These days I've run pretty, unless it's a track I just don't know, which is very rare. But these days I've run them all enough that I can get comfortable within about 20 minutes. To at least be good enough to race. Too cool for school. Hell yeah, brother. Hey, what's up, bearded? Did that dude really follow you? Wait, what? What dude? How'd you do in that race? Which one? The Draft Masters? I blew up my engine, if that's the one. The one before that? Where did I finish? I actually was doing great. I think I qualified 10th of 20 at Watkins Glen, the 20-minute fixed. And then, what did we do after that? I spun myself out and started lap 2. I don't even remember where I finished, but it was pretty deep in the pack, unfortunately. It definitely started feeling like I started having some pace. Like I felt like I could, you know, I was chasing people down by the end of the race. So I felt like I was at least on pace. Ah, that was you. That was you. See, that's why I need people's actual names. I appreciate you, brother. Did that guy follow me? I don't know. Tell you the truth, I don't know. Yeah, it's hard when we're literally just talking about it, like YouTube doing the whole username thing now, where it used to be like your actual name. It was so much easier, and now it's a challenge. I mean, yours has always been that, but most people, it seemed like, had their, you know, actual name. All right, 9:45. I'm gonna hop up, stretch my legs for a second. Session should load any second now, and then we'll get after it. So I'll be right back. Yeah, it could be. I don't know why they did that. All right. Oh, let's see. Track is not wet. Clean, clean. No weather. Super. Guess I need to qualify. This is the long race too, isn't it? Nurburgring Q1. Well, must be if I'm choosing my setup. Okay. Literally about to reach for my gloves. I literally just went over in the other room and touched them and they're still wet. Wet, wet. I actually wish it was raining. I feel like it would be better for me if it were raining. I have no dry lap practice at all. I do think it would be better for me. Not a bad idea. I hope I wake up tomorrow and they're pretty dry. I mean, I won't be driving until tomorrow night, if at all, so got all day to let them dry. I'll probably race tomorrow night too. We just have lunch tomorrow. My wife and daughter and others are going to see the new Wicked movie tomorrow night. So I'm chilling. I don't know. We'll see. I wasn't going to tonight, but I was like, well, I got nothing else going on, so let's go. I do not know the chicane very well, which is a detriment. Like you should fly through here, and I don't know exactly where the... That was probably pretty good, but I don't really know exactly where the markers are for an off track.
Okay, here comes your first time lap.
Old tires, low knowledge. Oh. Oh, by the way, I'd finished the Lord of the Rings trilogy today. Got through all 3 movies in 3 days. It's my tradition. I don't know if anybody else heard me say that before.
You got about 2 laps
Normally,
of fuel left.
every Thanksgiving week, I take the week off from work and I sit down and watch those movies. This year was kind of weird. The extended editions, yes. So it was a lot of Middle Earth the last couple days. I had a great time.
One more lap.
The Lord of the Rings. Yeah.
0.074.
Fantastic movies. Oof, way off. See, I'm telling you, it would have been better for me if it was freaking raining. True. Whatever one dropped them or picked them up there at the end should have just dropped them off at the start. True. Yeah. They might be hard to get into these days. I mean, when they I remember going to see them all in the theater when they came out. I mean, those movies were special. That's 20 years ago, man. Good grief. Where are these guys getting all this time from? Am I on wet tires?
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Just slow as balls. Yeah, I never read the books or anything either. Yeah. It was like early 2000s. Oh, I should have done a pit entry. Alright, well, gained a lot of time on the second lap.
Alright, there's the checkered flag.
Hey, not last. Yet. Damn. 52s. This is going to have a lot more variance. Hey, Ty, what's up, brother? Yeah, a lot of guys are getting their second laps in right now, though. I'm going to keep dropping, yeah. P8. Yeah, you too, man. You too. What have you been up to? Some Diablo, I'm guessing? I've not in the last couple weeks, but I played the last season of World of Warcraft. That was a lot of fun. I raided all the way through 6 of 8 Mythic, which is a good time. Once we killed the Soul Hunters, my guild was like, yeah, we're done. So they didn't even try the last 2 bosses. I don't blame them. It took us 100, I forget the exact number. I want to say it was like 140 some pulls for the Soul Hunters. It was miserable. You're just waiting for like the last person or 4 to figure out what to do. So frustrating. First Lord of the Rings is 2001. That's right. 2001, 2002, 2003. Yep. Yeah, I wonder. So the Return of the King, which is the 3rd movie, I'm pretty sure at the time held the record for most Academy Awards won by a single film. I want to say they still hold that record. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but it's up there. It's got, if it's not holding the record, it's close. That movie was so good. I would almost argue that the second movie, the Two Towers, is better. Second movie was fantastic. All right, how much pace are we going to find in the race? That's the real question here. Nurburgring. Nurburgring R1. Well, hold on to your butts, boys. P8 of 16. That's not terrible. Looks like we need to finish P7 in order to not lose IR. Not that that matters that much, but just as a for a reference point.
One lap to green. Line up on the right side. Closed. Pit road is
I'm trying to
closed.
think. We're probably going to be catching the green right as we go through the chicane. That sucks. Butts being held. Let's go. Oh, man. Oh. Favorite actor? Ooh. Man, I don't even know, dude. Such a great question. Probably Samuel L. Jackson. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I would just say him. Yeah, I was gonna say Denzel too. I was literally just thinking of Training Day. But I feel like he plays a lot of the same stuff, you know? I guess Samuel L. Jackson does too. I'm tired of these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane. Leo? I'm literally thinking, y'all are so funny. I'm literally thinking of Django right now. Django Unchained. Jamie Foxx, like that movie was insane. Christopher Waltz, the bad guy. Well, I was just thinking, like, I guess he does, but in some ways he doesn't. Like, think of Samuel L. Jackson in Django Unchained. You know? Like, what a crazy role that was. God, Django Unchained is one of my favorite movies. I love that freaking movie. Yeah. Yes, he was. Did you know? I'm sure you did. In the dinner scene, when they all kind of come together and things like really climax, when he smashes his hand down, he actually smashes his hand on top of a glass cup and cuts the shit out of his hand. And they actually keep running with the take, and that's the take that they used.
Good luck, stay safe, guys.
Yeah.
Good luck.
31. Car.
Good luck, boys.
23. Car. About to go green. Stay
Oh my
focused.
God, really?
Catch up. 33. Car.
So much for getting. Oh, I didn't set my thing. Max fuel. No tires. This is gonna suck. We're gonna go right through the chicane. Cold ass tires.
Green flag. Green flag.
Please be smart. Me and you guys. All of us together. Oh. Peepo, chill the fuck out, brother. Tom Hardy, yeah. Honestly, there's not a lot of people I can name that I don't think are pretty decent.
Car right. Clear on the right.
Tom Cruise. I think he's pretty good. I feel like these days he's almost like playing himself, it feels like. I don't know. I mean, obviously I don't know the guy, but I thought he was pretty awesome in Maverick. But you know what? Christian Bale. He does some crazy stuff. The body transformations that he's done. He's in some really great film. It's an Apex. Hit it. Ken Miles, yeah. Yeah, that was pretty awesome. Okay, there's the 1X. Yeah, he does. I mean, that new Roadhouse movie they made was not great, but I thought he was pretty cool in it. Where do they brake here?
Right
This
side,
guy's gonna piss me
clear.
off. I can feel it already. You know what would be awesome? If it rained. Just bring it on right now. Yeah, it wasn't a very... I mean, it just wasn't good, but... Could have been good. You know who I also think's pretty damn good? Daniel Craig. I mean, certainly for James Bond, but I like a lot of the other weird stuff he's done. I thought he was great. What's that one movie? It's like... Not Clue. Oh, Knives Out. Shit. I'm thinking too much. He was great in that. Yeah, those are really good. I love those movies. What's the name of the other one? There's only two, right? Yeah. Damn it. Gotta figure out where those walnut X's are. Really? That's exciting. I love those.
54.43.
Will Ferrell. He's an interesting one. I don't think he's a really good actor, personally, but I know it's probably sacrilegious to say. I don't know. He's just an interesting one. I can't tell if he's acting. I certainly enjoy the stuff that he does.
Good one, champ.
What did he say?
Yous are getting reported, you drunken skunk fucking cuck.
Chill with the language, bro. The irony of saying you're going to report somebody while using those words, it's not lost on me. Mark Wahlberg. What's up, L2?
Just I'll look at that after the race, but I feel like I was there enough.
Interesting. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I would never question anybody's acting ability. Fuck, like I know. He's just an interesting one. It's like you see him in so much stuff, like interviews. I don't know. It's just like it's hard to know. Like, is that him? Who is Will Ferrell? You know? Yeah. I don't think in the way that he was doing it. To be honest, I think it's reportable as if you say something like, "Hey, if you don't give me this position, I'm gonna report you."
Still got your quality set
Stuff
up
like
on?
that. You know what I mean?
Affirmative.
53.84.
That's funny.
Been there before.
That's funny.
Everybody has.
Car right. Clear on the right.
That's a GG for me. What, red race?
Oh man, don't quit. Long way to go.
You gonna hang it up? Call it quits for the rest of the race?
Hey, Pippo, if you're gonna sit it from that far back, do it like a man.
Can't believe you just got called out.
I'm about to get cleaned out. What if Pippo's a woman? Sorry, I also did not mean to assume your gender. Enjoy your vacation, yeah.
Left side.
There it is. That a boy or woman? I don't know.
Bad person.
That was awesome. The fact that they did that and didn't say a word, I actually love it. Alright, now I need to return the favor. You just assume their gender? Uh-oh. That's reportable?
Oh, really?
774.
Oh, what happened so good?
Car on your left. Clear on the left. Car on your left.
I landed in GT3 traffic in the Schumacher F.
Clear on the left.
Oh, that's super fun. Did you get run over?
Let's race. I love this. I'll take it. Ah, it's like a strange diamond corner. Never seem to get that right. Well, damn, he's got too much pace. I can't dive him now. Be good practice for this weekend. Oh, come on. Hit it. Well, it's a double apex. It's, you kind of want to hit it at the entry and then diamond it and then hit it on the way back. I'm not getting it right. Damn it. The unfortunate part is I don't think he realizes, or I don't think I did a good job of articulating that I was having fun with that. It was not like like actual bait. Diamond Dallas Page, hell yeah. Wait, wrong person. Say people's got hands, man. B-shaped, diamond, yeah, same thing. Yeah. Kind of thinking of the bottom of a diamond. One of these days I'll execute it properly. That's kind of it. As well as I've done it so far. Alright, if we can figure this freaking chicane out. Stop getting a 1x every time I go through there. And this one. You have to slow down so much more for that corner than you think. And I feel like I go into it too hot like every time. Like it's such a shit exit because I like feel like, oh, didn't slow down enough. Do it again. Oh, I wish I had my gloves.
53.745. You just set your fastest lap of the session.
Like I'm starting to get the hang of this again. Chris, messed that one up a little. I should just stop talking. Every time I say something, the opposite happens. Like karma jumps in and says, "Oh, you said something." What's up? Leaders are putting in 52-2. Good lord. Alright, at least getting the hang of that. I'm actually not sure if getting up on the curb is the right way anymore. It used to be. Yeah, for real. It's really weird to not have my ABS effect active. Yeah, so I'm gaining time right now because I've got out of there with a better exit. That was literally a 10th. I guess I realized most people listening to that would be like a 10th of a second. What? That's important. Alright, 9 laps at the line. Damn, it's a long race.
53.
I'm not recording either.
3. That was your fastest lap of the session.
Oh wow, forgot these guys.
Car right. Clear on the right.
It's always the best feeling when you forget that it's IMSA and then you see something charging you at a very high rate of speed and you're like, what the hell? Oh, that's right, prototypes. One of these days I'm gonna have to drive those things. You guys want to see some cinema? Watch me in a GTP. Scary sight. Hey, at least they don't have ABS. Good question. Well, what do you want to race next season? You should do what Wade did and put your unlicensed tracks in Discord and we'll pick one after the race.
53.
Assuming that's the direction you end up wanting to go.
Car right. Clear on the right.
Wish you would have just sent it. That way I could have hit the brakes hard behind him. Tucked in and not lost half a second.
Sorry about that, Richard.
You're good, man.
I mean, if you really want to get into like GTPs, go
Like the
for
language
it.
before, I was a bit angry.
Happens to the best of us, brother.
Right side. Clear.
Bit of road rage your mind.
Don't do that, I'll make your dick small.
Car right. Clear.
Oh, this could be good.
Car on your left. Clear.
Leaning towards a new track. Well, yeah, I mean, if you want to do that, if you want to have some fun with it,
Clear.
get some screen grabs, if you can, of what you don't have. We'll pick one for you after the race. I'll bring them up on stream, we'll talk about them. Damn, my computer is like, you want me to render all of these things at the same time? It would be so awesome if it rained right now. What the hell's going on out there? That was P4. That looked like a computer problem.
Appreciate that.
Oh. Damn, he got killed.
Thanks for absolutely killing me.
Oh. We can talk about it. I mean, we'll still come up with something if you want. Forgot you were beaching it. I mean, I feel like I'm at least getting the hang of this. My times aren't great. There's an app? Yeah, they've got an iRacing companion app. Well, whatever you want to do. I mean, if you don't feel like bothering with that, don't worry about it. I'm happy to help you try to figure out how to spend your money, though.
Car right. Clear.
We did see the schedule for at least IMSA, so that could help.
54.0.
We don't know what the schedule for GT3 is yet, though. But there's some special events coming up, which if you don't own those tracks yet, would be great purchases. I'm gonna assume you own Daytona, Bathurst, and Sebring. Those will certainly get used quite a bit next season, and then also early season 2. Yeah. Well, I feel like Pippo or Pippo, I'm not sure how to pronounce the man's name, I don't want to be disrespectful here. It's very quick. I feel like I can at least keep up with him, that's positive. And frankly, I'm just glad he sent it, because he kept half-ass sending it, and I was like, he's gonna wreck me. One of these turn ones, he's gonna put a nose in when he really shouldn't, and I'm dead. It's on the forum. If you go to the official forums, I mean, I guess I shouldn't say it's like officially out, but it's the one that the community submits, which is always what they take. So yeah, if you go to the official forums, sports cars, IMSA, there's a forum thread for it in there. Smurf account, I don't know, I might just be off base. I'm telling you, there's a lot of really fast boys that have low IRs. They just don't race a lot in officials. I see them in a lot of my leagues. Let me watch Broken Wing's a great example. There's a lot of guys in there that have 2K IRs that are fast, 4K speed, you know, for sure. Yeah, it could just be good. Phil P6 is slow as fuck. Oh, okay, I will. Matthew! Your boy said you slow as fuck! Motivate him to, speed up, kind of like I motivated the dude ahead of me to send it. Bathurst is a good option for, especially for GT3s. It's got a special event end of February, middle of February. It will definitely gets used. Oh, William. Great track too. It's a challenging one, but it's a great track. I mean, it's in my top 5. I need to learn how to get fast there. I struggle across the top of the mountain for whatever reason. That or Fuji. Fuji's great too. Fuji is great. Fuji's nice too because it's going to get used in IMSA. It's a really good IMSA track. Great for multi-class. It seems to split its special event with Suzuka, but that just happened like 2 weeks ago. Final corner of the downhill. Yeah, there's a lot there too, but every time I would do a comparison, you know, with Route 61 or VRS, I was always losing the most time, like right as you crest the top of the mountain. For whatever reason, I just overslowed through there too much. And I see people like going fast. I'm like, how are you going faster? I don't get it. That was always the biggest issue for me. But yeah, for sure that last left-hander is massive. Well, not last left-hander, but the last left-hander going down the hill. By the way, nice to see you, Michael. Yeah, that's a track that when you get a lap there, there's a smile. Smile that doesn't leave. I wonder if you had a slowdown or something. I feel like you hit the brakes really early. There is a slowdown. I think if you touch the gravel, or maybe it's just a 1X, I don't remember. Top 5 preferences? Okay. If I don't go to it right after the race, remind me, and we'll do that. Oh, so we can all choose for you. Oh. Not getting caught from behind? No, not yet.
53.816.
Still got 3 laps before I have to box. So funny, these 2 corners, the one before and then this one right here, I seem to suck at the most. Of all the corners on this racetrack, even when I do like Nordschleife prep for like the NEC races, I lose so much time through the GP section of the track. It's kind of insane. Like that's the one you feel like you should be able to nail, you know? Easy to practice, pretty straightforward. Not this dumbass. It's like that's the one I'm losing like a second and a half on. I'm like, really? All the time for this giant lap, I'm losing a second and a half right there. I did. I like this racetrack quite a bit, even the GP circuit. I mean, the Nurburgring or the Nordschleife for sure, but I like the Nurburgrings too. I mean, they raced here a couple of years ago. Not the big track, but this track. Okay, 2 laps.
54.115.
I feel like I never know when to get on throttle there. I'm either too early and then I understeer off the track, or I'm too late and I'm giving up just gobs of time. Yeah. I know you're right. It's hard to make that adjustment. It's like muscle memory's built up and I have to figure out a way to break it. I used to love this track in F3 times.
You have about 2 laps of fuel left.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like one of those things, like, I know you're right, and I definitely know, but it's like doing it. You gotta try. Let me see if I can do it. Let's try this time through. Oh, shit. Ooh, phenomenal question. Hold on, I'll get that one weighed.
54.
I mean, they've been doing it for a while. They've been working with them, I think, since 2020. Well, I don't know when it actually started, but I think that partnership started showing fruits in 2021. So they've been with them for a bit. Oh, dang it. Got too squirrely. I gotta box this lap and we'll chat about that. Let me focus on that real quick. Alright, so it's guessing 8 laps remaining in the race at the line. I hope it's right. It's one thing I need to pay more attention to. Yeah, that's the idea, right? Yeah.
About 1 lap of fuel left.
We'll get there. One braking marker move at a time. Definitely did not practice pit entry. That should be fun. I know you can carry a ton of speed in there, but I'm not going to try to do anything crazy. Gosh, I'm boxing. Oh. Somehow saved it.
They say you cut the course. You'll have to slow down and give up the time gain.
I gotta bleed that off. My hands are killing me, by the way. Okay, holy shit. I have like a blister on my fucking thumb.
3.
Next time some
2,
douchebag on a short
1.
starts making fun of me because I wear gloves, I'm just gonna take a picture of my hands, like, this is why, dipshit. Alright.
All clear. Punch it.
So... yeah, thanks, man. So big reason was special events. Like, I was doing a lot of the special events, but I sucked at them. You know, like, we were having a lot of fun racing the special events, but it was like, I had a team of, like, at the time, probably 6 of us. They were all Skippy drivers. And so we had like 3.5K IRs, but we were all Skip, and this was before they split, so it was all road. I think that was it right there. So it was all, we were getting put in splits and just getting absolutely dominated. But we were having a lot of fun. So that started the thought process. But then I went on and did Formula 4, Formula 3, so there was like another year and a half before I like really went and moved.
Car ride.
Jesus, what a shit driver. Like, actually. One big component of it was Nodwell, so I met him through a league. It's not called Sunday Night Skippy, which, as you can imagine, we drove the Skippy. And he was into the GT3 stuff. I don't remember when he really got going on that, but he was into it. That kind of helped pull me. Somebody from that Skippy group started a GT3 league, but it was like they started the GT3 league because this person was like ultra competitive, and like they felt like, hey, I can be better. I'm not gonna like open this thing up a whole lot. I'm just gonna tell my Skippy friends about it. So anyway, I won't go there. Basically, did a little bit of GT3 driving through that for a couple weeks, and got to a point where it was like, well, every week I'm doing F3. That's all I was doing at the time, and I had a lot of fun. It was really cool. But you only had one track choice for the week, right? When I opened up my iRacing thing, it was like, well, there's two series that I have favored, and it's the two F3 series. So if it happens to be a track I don't like, you know, or participation was low that week for any reason, it was just kind of a snooze. And so I looked at GT3 thinking, well, I really like the cars, they're fun to drive, you know. And then a lot more variants, because I could do IMSA, I could do GT3, special events, endurance racing, just so much more to it. So, yeah. That was kind of the impetus, and then at some point I told myself, like, I can't do both. Like, personally, I'm not skilled enough to do both. I wanted to like actually get decent at the cars, and the braking technique between an F3 car and a GT3 car is effectively the opposite. And if you notice, I still have a hard time, watch my brake traces, I still have a hard time not smashing the brake a lot. And kind of threshold braking is kind of what you would refer to that as. Go for it, brother. I'm giving it to you.
All right.
So I still struggle with that. Trying to break that habit because I did it for so long. But yeah, that's, I guess, the short version. Me rambling. Short version. And then once I got into it, I just loved it, and that was that. Hey, what's up, Dean?
54.313.
Yeah, I think it is. I like it too. I think the build up is cool. I think of those streams as like events. You know what I mean? It's like a build up. There's a story being told. You know, it's round 7 of 11. Currently sitting 7th in points. You know, just exciting. There's only one shot. You got to lose yourself. You know. But seriously, it's like, I like that part of it. That's why I like league racing. You really get one crack at it, and it's the same guys every week, you know. There's a story being told every week. That makes it fun. I think it's great for streaming, and I enjoy it just as a driver too. Lost raviolis.
All right. Clear
Go
on the
faster.
right.
Leagues are a lot of fun. I mean, they can also be challenging at times for a whole host of reasons. But
Hitting this lap, hitting this.
we've been talking about you for a while, Nodwell. Where you been? I figured you were asleep already.
Right side. Clear.
But yeah, I mean, there's just so many reasons to get into the sports car stuff, especially GT3s. Like, endurance racing was a huge component of it. Special events were a huge component. The week-to-week flexibility, kind of the pull to learn something new. F3 was super fun. I didn't go down. Remember, this is way before Super Formula Lights, so F3 was kind of like the jam.
54 points.
Nobody was really racing anything faster than that on the Formula side of things. And it got to a point where it was like, I was pretty quick in those cars for my IR. And most of the races, like at the times that I could race, you know, there was one, maybe 2 splits. And it was like a willpower. I raced that dude all the time in Formula 3. I say I raced him. I saw him at the start, and then after like corner 4, I never saw him again until he eventually killed himself in the race. But It was one of those things where like there was 2 or 3 guys that were just gone, and then I was by myself, and then I was 10 seconds ahead of like P4 or P5. That was basically every race. There just weren't enough people competing at the times that I was doing it, and so it also got a little boring on that side of things. But I was in a great league for a while with F3 called IGP Fun. I don't know what they race these days, but that was an awesome league. We would have literally like full 60 car grids of F3 cars. It was awesome. Watching a Christmas movie. Wait, thanking you for what? Oh yes, actually I did thank you. I said you were a big reason. Because even when we were doing Skippy, like, you were into the sports car stuff. Excuse me.
53.786. Car right. Clear.
You can flash me, but I'm not gonna like literally stop driving.
Car on your left. Clear. Clear.
Your car is like twice as fast as mine. I'm sure you can figure this out. Who are you? Whatever. Also, one thing I'll tell you too, and I'm starting to notice this in GT3, but one thing I noticed about F3, you had to do some stuff with the cars to be really fast that just didn't actually make sense in the real world. Like, Watkins is actually a great example. I have a video on my YouTube channel of like an insanely fast lap at Watkins.
Left side. Clear on the left.
I mean, and basically it came down to things like the bus stop where you would have to literally jump. This was like 2 revisions of the bus stop ago, and you would have to jump that thing in an F3 car just the right way, or you were not going to be competitive that week. Like, and it's not, I mean, it's way worse than it is right now in GT3, honestly, because in an F3 car it wasn't just, hey, like YOLO over the sausage curb and you just hold it straight. You had to do it just right, and if you didn't, you really were kind of shit out of luck for the week. So kind of stuff like that started to creep in, and it you know, it was nice though to not have to worry about, well, which car's fastest. No bops. Setups weren't a huge issue. I mean, there was a couple guys that would sell setups independently. You like, you know, subscribe to them on Patreon and shit, and you get like setups directly from a dude. That's kind of how the F3 world worked. Ton of fun doing endurance, 100%. It's kind of what it's all about at this point.
Right side.
Yeah. The other part of too, one thing to mention about F3 or any of the Formula stuff, like any contact was almost race ending. You know? True, liveries are were a big component for me too. Let's just say I'm very happy I made the switch. There are definitely some people that I think still follow some of the stuff that I do on YouTube that started watching me because of Formula stuff. I was like the only person streaming or making any content related to Formula 3 at the time. You just have to aim right at the wall at Watkins. Yep. That's exactly it. That's exactly it. If you didn't do it right, you were dead. And if you didn't try to do it, you might as well be dead because your freaking lap times were terrible. Good times. Do the occasional F3 race. Top 3-4 guys walk away, but yeah. I just think, like, especially now that they've watered it down by having a couple different cars that kind of occupy that world. I mean, I can't imagine what it's like these days. At some point, they're going to have to refresh the F3 car, and then it'll get really popular for about a season. But I feel like the Formula stuff is just non-existent compared to the sports cars these days. I'm sure it's just a really small audience, like, or not audience, but small group of people. Very European led too. If you don't race at their times, you're really not getting any splits. Just stressful, true. Standing starts. It was cool because you didn't have to worry about like pace laps and stuff. But yeah, I kind of miss it a little bit. I've tried to do it again. I'm so bad at it, it's crazy. The braking technique is just so different. A lot less participation, so good. Yeah. It is really good in VR. That's a good point. True. I would almost consider F3 and whatever they are now, Super Formula Lights, I guess.
White flag.
That's basically the premier open wheel racing in iRacing anyway. I mean, there's IndyCar, but I guess I think of that as something totally different.
0.41. You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Perfect. Like, nobody really runs the Formula 1 car. They have that whole league, or not league, but that whole series for it. What's it called? The IGP Tour or something like that. GP Tour. Always wanted to do it, and then I realized, like, oh wait, I gotta drive a actual Formula 1 car for 71 laps at Interlagos? Well, that's not gonna work. So I never did them. Cool concept. It'd be a lot more fun if they did it with, like, F3 or something. A car that people can actually drive.
A remake?
Okay, well, not a whole lot of action here. I did get to shit talk Pippo in front of us. He sent it like a man. I gotta respect that. Gotta give the man his flowers. Had a hell of a save right before the pit stop. That was cool. I feel like I can at least drive the track, but boy, I gotta find some time before the weekend. Gotta figure out how to get through there fast.
I am so bad at the track.
I feel the same way, brother.
Alright, there's the checkered flag.
Whoo!
Good job. Very good job.
I've never run GTEs. No. They were popular when I was in Formula stuff. See if he says anything. That was a good time, man. Fun to lap, but yeah, racing's gonna be interesting this weekend. The broken wing guys are gonna be really fast here. Yes, I will do that. Let me see if he says. I guess he said that there. Oh, Nathan's in here. It's funny. All right, that'll do. Oh, it's tiring. All right, boys and girls. We have a list. So we're trying to pick. We pit, then I never saw you again. Oh, yeah. I'm still trying to figure it out. I'll be honest. I ran about 20 minutes of practice laps before the race started. And it was all in the wet. So really not a great representation for the race. But what are you going to do? All good. All right. Let's help Wade out. So Wade needs to know what track he wants to buy. Should we bring up a list? Oof. I can knock one of these off your list immediately. Does this like get bigger? Does this zoom? Oh, there we go. Y'all can't see that yet. Yeah, you can. Yeah, I'm slow here. It takes me like half the race to get back to pace. That's how I felt for sure. All I've spent time doing this week so far is Watkins, so I figure I got league races coming up the end of the week and early next week at Nurburgring, so I got to figure it out. All right, so let's help Wade out. So we're assuming GT3, right? I mean, I feel like you can't go wrong with any of those three. So this is a pretty cool track, but honestly, it doesn't get a ton of use. Just historically, I think I've only ever raced there one time. And personally, I would knock that off your list just because of a lack of use. And Mugello, honestly, kind of the same. Mugello, I think, is a really good formula track, really good for open wheelers. I don't think it's a great track personally for GT3s, but I know a lot of people really do like this racetrack. I think this one's highly underrated, but it just doesn't get picked very often. All right, so main contenders, Fuji and Bathurst. Well, I mean, really though, Barcelona is a great track. It's a really good track. I wouldn't even put it in the bottom group. I guess you could separate it. This is hard. I think so. I have actually seen IMSA go to Bathurst, but I think I've only seen that happen once. Aren't they going? Hold on. Hold up. Let's go check. Let's go check the schedule. So this is the submitted schedule for next season for IMSA at least. So it's funny, Jerez is on there. Bathurst is not, but it will 100%. Well, no, sorry. It will 100% be on the GT3 schedule for season 2. Because no, actually it'll be on season 1 because Bathurst is in February. So it will for sure be on season 1 for GT3s, not IMSA. IMSA is just not going to go to Bathurst very often. That's just kind of the nature of the beast. That's getting stuck behind a GT3 there would be horrific. Like, yeah, that's not a good time. So if you kind of look at the options, yeah, it's tough, man. If you race more IMSA, I would say Fuji. If you really focus on GT3, I would say Bathurst. Like the series, not like, yeah, you're gonna race GT3s in IMSA. If you're gonna do that, I would say Fuji. Because Fuji, one, it's gonna be in IMSA often. Because it's a great IMSA track. Yeah, that's a good point. Fuji's generally gonna have a special event, you know, working with Suzuka. It's been, I think, Fuji the last 2 years. This year, it went back to Suzuka for the first time in a while. So I think that's where I would go. If you're more likely to work IMSA series, I would go Fuji. If you're more likely to run the GT3 series, I would do Bathurst. But honestly, long term, you're probably going to get them both. And P-Cup. Yeah, P-Cup's a good call. I don't know about P-Cup at Fuji. P-Cup definitely goes to Bathurst for sure. Bathurst saw a lot of use. Barcelona gets a lot of use. Yeah. Bathurst already on this season. It'll definitely be on next season because of the special event. So you can definitely feel confident with that. The two new tracks, I'm curious. Miami, I would imagine, will definitely get used with P-Cup and GT3. I don't know about IMSA. Like, P-Cup is a support series for Formula One at Miami specifically, so I'm sure they'll go there. Whether GT3 will, I would assume they will. I don't know if they'll block. I know somebody asked the question, like, what happens here? I don't think that was ever answered. My guess is it might not be added. Because that tends to be how that goes. Sometimes they'll wait a season before they add it to IMSA. Maining IMSA next season for GT3. I think if that's true, I would probably go Fuji. Yeah, I think that's probably fair. Fuji over Bathurst. In the event you try Bathurst and struggle. That's a really good card, or a really good point. Like, Bathurst is a really difficult track. It's not one of those tracks you're going to jump into for the first 2 hours and be like, I'm confident here. Like, it's a beast. Fuji's difficult in its own way, but not like Bathurst. Top of the forum, they said yes for Miami season 1. Interesting. Like in a different thread. That was August. This was last season. Oh, it's also from last season. Same thread? Huh. Is it at the top? Miami, yes. Okay. Okay, cool. I'm surprised, to be honest. I feel like just thinking of the Formula One track. I'm not sure about multi-class. Wonder what it's going to kick out. I hope it's Jerez. I think Aragon's actually a pretty good, and that's not going anywhere because it's a real event. Of all the ones in here, I could see them dropping maybe Mexico. That would be kind of weird since it's the new track. Maybe Jerez. I don't know. Barcelona and Bathurst both on the GT4 schedule next season. Man, all this track talk's getting me excited. Hell yeah, brother, let's go. Yeah, we only got like, what, 2 weeks before we get some new stuff? Y'all think I should do a whole stream where I'm like, hey, you know, choosing a car for 2026 season 1 GT3? It'll get a lot of clicks. But in the end, I'm going to pick the Porsche. Aragon. Yeah, I don't think I've ever driven that car. I think maybe I've done it once in a GT3, but I did it a lot in F3 and F4. F3 was awesome, honestly. It was awesome. Just get them both. You don't have to worry about it. Yeah. Shit gets expensive quick. Yeah, I hope Mexico. Yeah, it would. I mean, I do too. I'm not a big fan of the track. 1. 2, it's probably terrible for multi-class. And then also it'd be kind of cool to have Miami as like the new track week 1, you know. That would be pretty sweet. Are you excited to go back to your Porsche? I am excited to go back to the Porsche. I just hope they do something about it so it doesn't suck. It's gonna be a weird. I don't know. It's gonna be strange. The only real reason I'm even like really like, yeah, I'm going back to the Porsche is because of VSCA. So for that league is the whole thing. Like they basically just chose the Porsche. There wasn't much conversation about it. So That's really why I'm doing it. I'm curious how much I'm going to even drive in that league. Obviously, I'll be doing the big events because you need all the people for the big events, but all the other events just need 2 people. So I'm not doing all the events. Can you do updated track tier list for the hell of it? I should. It's hard because they take forever. Because there's so many tracks. Look, there's so many tracks. I can sit here and do it right now. It would take like freaking an hour. And I suck at editing videos, so my list would be an hour. Like it would take forever. But I don't know if the link uploaded, but all the schedules are there with links. Oh, really? The link uploaded. Oh no, unfortunately no. I'm sure you got got by the Twitch crap. But yeah. It's easier if you do road oval formula separately. Yeah, and I did a video once, but it was not good and it was really long and all the things. I should do another one. I should probably do a live stream. Like say like, hey, this is the plan tonight. We're gonna do a live stream at this time, you know. So like people could choose to be there and like scold me when they completely disagree with me. It would be way more fun. Oh, you did? Okay. Okay. Well, hot shit. I mean, that video's been, that's an old one. But I think it would be more fun to do it as a live stream. I think people would roast me like crazy in real time. So maybe I don't think it would be more fun to do it in real time, but you guys would enjoy it more that way. Mexico is fun. Multi-class is rough. Yeah, yeah. Pretty much once you get anywhere in that area, like that one little, I don't even know what to call it, but kind of like the one difficult part in the middle with the S. I mean, you're on rail, or you're on Razor's Edge going through there in a GT3. I can't imagine trying to get past by a GTP. That just seems like it would be horrible. Just like the controversy of making Sony. Yeah, exactly. I would get roasted. If anybody even watched it. People don't really watch my videos. I get a lot more interest in the live streams. But doing a live stream with Discord voice chat on, oh god. I don't know if I want that in my life. That'd be too much. You know, like have people like in your ear, like telling you, you know, they would be crazy. I can't even imagine. It would be fun maybe if me and Nodwell did it together. That could be fun. Because at least then it's a little bit more contained, you know? Oh, interesting. You hear a commentary of doing a tier list and a live stream, make it 3 hours. Yeah, it would take forever. I would almost have to go, and I did this in that video, I'd have to go through like before it even started and just take out, put you know, a tier at the bottom of all the tracks that I don't know well enough to have an opinion on, you know? There were a lot of those. But what I found myself, one of the reasons I haven't done that again, if you ever look at that video, what I found myself doing constantly was saying, well, this opinion comes from when I was doing F3, because that's when I spent most of my time at this track, you know? So it's like, it's hard because I would imagine 60-70% of the tracks I've never driven in GT3 cars, because we're always driving like the same 15 tracks, maybe 15 tracks. It's always the same stuff. So like, you know, I don't know. I can't even think of a track. I still don't know how to just look at my stuff. Oh, whatever. Just thinking of a track like, oh, none of those count. Scuba. I think that's how you say that. I've only ever done that on Skippy and probably F4. I don't think I've done it in any other car. So my opinions are limited to that, you know. Watkins, I've done F4, F3, GT3s. VIR, Actually, all of those, Skippy included. So it just depends. It depends on the racetrack. Like Sachsenring, I think I've only ever done in a Porsche Cup of all things. You know? Oh, I bet it is. I think it's a really good track. I know people hated it when I was racing with like the Skippy guys. They hated that track. I liked it. But you're also like, you're so jaded by your results on a track. So like in that case, I had a 1 week. I'll never forget it. It was in the Skippy. I had 1 week where I just raced a bunch that week, and it was there, and I gained 700 IR that week. It was like, it fit me. I don't know. It fit my eye. And I just did exceptionally well the entire week, and I gained 700 IR in 1 week. It was crazy. Trying to think, man. Like Red Bull Ring, that's one I like that a lot of people don't like. Phillip Island, really don't like it. A lot of people love it. Well, God, man, there's so many tracks these days. Like, holy shit. Actually, kind of curious. What did I say in that video? Tier list? I don't want to hear myself talk. Oh my God. I hate looking at myself talking. All right, so S tier, I had. Can y'all see this a lot? Dude, I can't imagine. I bet I said Skippy 4 million times. Let's do this. Make it a little bit bigger. No. Oh, shit. Welcome back to another video. Stop it. Stop it. You ever hear yourself talk and you're like, don't want that? That's how I feel right now. I don't know if y'all can see that super well, but let's give it a shot. I'm just curious. I want to look at some of my choices here. Mid-Ohio. That's a good track, but I probably won't do it. All right. What did I put S tier? So Nordschleife, Bathurst, Daytona, Spa, Road Atlanta. I stick by that. I think I even said in here, I think Portimao had just been released, if I remember. I think I even said something. I mean, I haven't watched this. I never watched it. I just did it. But I'm pretty sure I said, like, it's just been released. There's no icon for it yet, but put that in there. Road Atlanta at S. The rest doesn't matter. It's all correct. I got a lot of shit for some of these choices. So Suzuka at A. I would definitely change that one. Watkins, I agree with. Sebring, Long Beach, Interlagos, Imola, Red Bull. Whew. I would change this a little bit. Not 100% here. Yeah, a lot of people did not like my Road America. I've changed my opinion on that. I would actually put Road America in A at this point. I would drop down Suzuka. Probably Red Bull, maybe even Montreal, to be honest. Trying to think of any of these. Le Mans, I would actually drop lower than B, to be honest with you. Fuji, I would move up a lot. I've actually grown to love this. It's so funny to me now to see Suzuka in A and Fuji in C. I would reverse them. I would. I totally would. Hockenheim, probably drop that down. Sonoma, I got a lot of heat for this, it being in C. My friends didn't like that. Sonoma, I'd probably leave it there, if maybe even drop it. Indianapolis. I'll put Indianapolis in D. I would literally drop that off the list. I think it's the worst road track ever. I hate it. God, some of these choices. Laguna Seca was another one people would flame me on. Being in C. I might even drop it lower now. Monza I would put up in A. I actually was going to like that quite a bit. Silverstone I'd put up in A. That's funny. I should go back and do this. I mean, I kind of am doing it right now, but I should actually do that. That might be a fun video to make, or a live stream to do. I like Olton as B. Honestly, I think it is too. It's a good racetrack. Same with Brands Hatch. Those are good. Even in like GT3 cars, they're good. But again, a lot of that list, I mean, I didn't look at the date. It said a year ago. I'm sure it was more than a year ago. A lot of that list was Skippy Formula inspired. If I was to really do it now and like just completely focus on GT3, I think it would be very different. But anywho, Brands Hatch is a great track. Yeah, I really do like that one. Yeah. Agreed. I think it's great in all the stuff I've driven, all the Formula stuff I've done, but also really good in GT3. Yeah, agreed. There's some I don't like Oran Park. I don't like Olden Park. Awesome. But yeah, maybe we should do it. I don't know. This sounds fun. I guess it could be a good time. Could be good. But anywho, all right, boys, I'm hopping off, man. It's 11 o'clock my time. I didn't even plan to stream tonight, so glad I did. I'm glad y'all were here. Appreciate you for being here. Hope you guys have a phenomenal Thanksgiving and get to enjoy some time with your families. Eat some great turkey. I mean, damn ham. Fuck. Oh yeah. Well, always another one, man. I'll probably stream tomorrow night, to be honest with you. We don't have it. My wife and daughter are going to see the movie, the new Wicked movie tomorrow night, so I'm pretty much chilling by myself anyway. So I'll probably be on the internet racing fake internet cars, and we'll have fun doing it. So yeah, for real though, you guys have a great Thanksgiving tomorrow. Eat some ham for me, and yeah. I'll see you guys when I see you. I'll certainly be back over the weekend. Remember, me and Nodwell are doing the 3-hour endurance race at Watkins Glen. I think it's 2 o'clock on Saturday, 2 o'clock Eastern time. Yeah, 2 p.m. Saturday, November 29th. So be there. It'll be a good time. So I'll certainly be live then, but I'm sure I'll be live before that. So y'all have a good one. I'll see you when I see you. And until then, deuces.